The video today explains and demonstrates Volume 1, number 2, 3 and 4, bow treatment for the 4 different strings, and left-hand posture for our first songs Rain Rain Go Away and Hot Cross Buns. In the text below the video you can see the times of content and when number 2, 3 and 4 and the accompaniment start, so you can always find that easily. I recommend to play with the video using an earphone, but leave one ear free, so one ear can hear the recording and the other ear your own play. Today we learn to play longer notes, 2 beats long, called minims or half notes, 2 crotchets or 2 quarter notes long, 2 beats. They look like a quarter note or crotchet but are not filled out, empty. We start with the A string. You probably noticed that all strings have different gauge, from A, the thinnest, to C, the 6th string. Probably one can imagine the different looking strings react differently, and this is true. The A string is thin, it needs to be played lightly, or it gets squashed. And if you play it lightly, it can breathe. The D we play with a little bit more weight. The G is already quite thicker. We need some weight. Also, we can't play too fast or the bow loses traction. For the C string, we need to push a bit, not too much, and the C string needs to be played slower. That means for the same length of the 2-beat notes, we use for the A string more bow than on the C string. We need particularly to start the note slowly on the C string. We start in speed, it doesn't get traction. I count again 4 beats in, but to put the bow down before I start and tilt it a little bit in. For the crotchets of quarter notes in line 2, I use half the amount of bow or even less, particularly on the C string. Now I play. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. The accompaniment is very easy. We pluck each beat, the string, which is played in that bar. So we just, instead of reading the rhythm as well, we read the strings which are played in that bar. And we pluck them. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. And now to number 3 in the left hand. We count the fingers from the pointer to the little finger 1, 2, 3, 4, and the thumb gets later its own sign. If you're a total beginner, you may want to have some clue as where to put your fingers. I put for the first month a little sticker where the 1 and 4 is placed. And I might do that now. I do it by listening and put this sticker in the middle where this finger is. If you don't know where it is, for a full-size cello it is 7.5 centimeters or 6 inches from the nut, sounding string end. So this string sounds here and then it stops sounding where it hits this nut, and that's from where you measure. The 4 is, and I put it now in, and again. Oops. If you measure it, it is about 17.25 centimeters from this end here, or 6 3/4 inches from the nut. For all cello sizes, exactly a quarter of the length of the sounding length. Like if you go from the ridge to the beginning of the nut, you measure how much that is, and exactly a quarter is where the 4 is. And you can test it if you're interested, holding this finger very light, and you produce a harmonic. And that's because it's exactly a quarter. And this is 17.25 centimeters or 6 3/4 inches. And now I get my cello out again. Now best arrange the cello neck, about a hand wide from our neck and a hand from our shoulder. We put 1 and 4 on the right spot, and the thumb about underneath where the second finger would be. The arm should virtually hang down, and just the fingertips curl around the cello neck. The arm should not be up high, because otherwise you can't stretch. 1 and 4, if you can see it, don't sit on the tip of their fingers. They sit a little bit on the side. 2 and 3 stand steeper, best with a round first knuckle. The wrist has to be straight, so the hand knuckle of the first finger should be straight as well. So that's about how it would sit. It is indicated to pluck the string. That's called pizzicato, or for short pizz. If you have the bow in your hand, you might pluck with the middle finger. If you don't have the bow in your hand, you might prefer the pointer finger. Or you pluck with the thumb. The thumb gives a stronger sound, but if you have the bow in your hand, it's a complicated change. We don't pluck in the area where we play with the bow, like here, because the oily fingers interfere with the rosin, so we pluck a little distance from the end of the fingerboard, about in this area. It sounds best. So let's do it. 1 and 4 on the right spot, and I count 4 beats in. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, we can also play the accompaniment. There are only 2 notes. One on C, the note is called D, and the open G string. So it takes the same speed. 1, 2, 3, 4. When I play the open G, that I don't touch it, I lift the finger as much that I still touch the string, come back to the same spot, but it doesn't touch the G. So not, but go a little bit up, then I don't touch it. And now to number 4, Hot Cross Buns. Here all notes are on the D string. 3, 1 and open D. I don't know why, but with this song, when I tell students to pluck it, they all end up playing it with the bow anyway. So I wrote the bowings in. In bar 3 there are 4 notes and the stems are connected with a line. These notes are called quavers or eighth notes, double the speed as crotchets or quarter notes. If you know the song, it all makes sense. Let's have a try. 1, 2, 3, 4. The accompaniment is best plucked, pizzicato. It has only 3 notes. First note is the open D, and from then on only first fingers, either on the note A on G string, or the lower one is the note D on the C string. I will count in again 4 beats, and for the fourth beat, where's a rest, I say rest, but in time. So I prepare my fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest. 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 You might have noticed that I just put this finger flat on both strings. You can do that. Well, see you again for the next lesson. Goodbye for now.